All right, the last two reactions we're going to do are reaction 4 and 5. Reaction 4 is zinc and hydrochloric acid. Place approximately 2 milliliters of dilute hydrochloric acid into a test tube. To the acid, add a chunk of mossy zinc. Test the gas evolved with a burning wood splint. Discard the solution in the sink. Place any remaining zinc in the trash. So we have another large test tube. And I've got the burner going in the background for our splint test. Back the camera up just a little bit. There we go. So there's the test tube. We have hydrochloric acid here. And we're going to put a couple of squirts of that into the test tube. It says about 2 milliliters. We're not going to worry about measuring it today. We just need to have enough to get a good reaction. Okay, and then we have mossy zinc. Mossy zinc is just little chunks of zinc. They look like this. I tried to pick out a bigger piece so that we get a really good test. So, come on camera, there it is. So here's our test tube. It's got acid in it. I'm going to take this little piece of zinc and put it in the test tube, and then I'm going to quickly cover it with a note card, because if I'm going to test the gas that's being produced to figure out what it is, I have to trap the gas inside. So it's going to take a little bit of finagling, because usually you have a lab partner to help you with this part, and I don't have a lab partner today. So here we go. We're going to put the zinc in the test tube. We're going to cover it with the note card, and hopefully you can see this on the camera. There's a lot of bubbles that are being produced here. So that tells us that there's definitely a gas that's being produced. And it is also getting warm. I know you can't see that on the camera, but there is definitely some heat that is being put off here. So we have a gas being produced, and we have some heat being produced from this reaction as the zinc happily bubbles away. And we just need to wait for a minute. So we're just going to wait and watch. And since I'm holding this, I can't set up the next reaction and come back. So should have put on some elevator music in the background. I need a good science joke for this video. I didn't think about that. Hope you are all enjoying your time at home. And I hope to see you soon. All right, let's see if we can make this work. So we need to light the stick, like we did for the last splint test. And then quickly, we're going to take the note card off. We're going to put the stick in and see what happens. Oh, we got a nice little pop there. That is a characteristic of hydrogen gas being produced. When hydrogen gas is exposed to a flame, it makes a nice little pop. Sometimes it's known as a bark. It's called the barking dog when you do it as a demonstration. And that tells you what gas you have. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. So for reaction 5, we have calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid. Place a small marble chip, which is calcium carbonate, into a test tube and add 2 milliliters of dilute hydrochloric acid. Test the gas evolved with a burning wood splint. Discard the solution in the sink. Return the remaining marble chip to its container. So we have, again, the large test tube. We're going to put hydrochloric acid in that, just like we did for the previous reaction. So here's our hydrochloric acid. And then we're going to put a marble chip in it. And marble chips just look like rocks, and that's what they are. They are little pieces of the rock marble. Marble's used as floors and countertops sometimes, but it does react with acid. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We've got the note card and the marble chip. Okay, it's going in. We're going to cover it with the note card. We're going to sit here and stare at it for a little bit and wish Mrs. Peterson had planned better and gotten a good science joke out for this. I hope you're singing along with the Jeopardy noise at home. All right, let's see if that's been enough. So we're going to light our splint. Okay, we've got our splint going, and we're going to take the note card off and put the stick inside. And what did we see? The fire definitely went out. So just like with our earlier reaction that we did, that is an indication that carbon dioxide is being produced. Okay, that should be it for this lab. Stay tuned for the next video on how to answer the questions and fill out those balanced reactions. Thanks for watching.